Hey guys, so the things that I'm gonna share in this video are pretty confidential. You would not look at me the same way you used to look. The thing is, I have never been an extrovert myself. I was and I have been an introvert. I find it really hard to meet people, to speak with them. I rarely socialize. I have minimum number of friends. But still, whenever I meet people, I meet with great confidence. It's like they barely know that I am an introvert guy. How do I do it? In this video, I'll tell about all those tips that I have learned so far with experience, with exposure, and with practice. If applied correctly, you can be as confident. Most of the time, you do just fine with people like your friends, like your family, or some relatives. It becomes a real problem when you are surrounded by people who are better than you, are more attractive than you, are more successful than you. It is that moment when you become underconfident, when you start questioning yourself. When those people are around you, you become very uncomfortable around them and you become underconfident. You would find yourself belittled by those people. Well, I would say it's not your fault. It's human tendency to feel like that. But you cannot live with that feeling, man. There's always someone who's better than you. There's always. This is going to be always the case. So, would you be living the rest of your life feeling like shit? I won't call that a life. What should be done then? So, there are certain things you need to take care of. First one is you need to know yourself. You need to know yourself better than others. So, the first question that should come to your mind is that the halo effect that you are under the influence of? You see, the halo effect is something when you are with an attractive personality, you automatically assume that the attractive personality is smart, talented, and wise as well. That might not be the case. It is just your subconscious mind who assumes that the attractive person can be these things too. It's called halo. So don't let your mind fool you. Do not overestimate the person because of halo effect. Think of the other guy as another soul floating through space and time. What are we basically? We are just souls living in some body floating through space and time. We are just light without our bodies. And if you would assume, if you would see every other person just like that, things would be easier for you. You would not be underconfident. And God forbid, stop comparing yourself with other people. Some people might be better than you at some things, while you are better than them in other things. You see, तुम्हारी नजर में तुम हीरो, हमारी नजर में हम. Always remember, you are the hero of your life. Everybody is the hero of their story. Live your life that way. Live your life as the protagonist. Eye contact. Yeah, it's a powerful tool. When you have to dominate a conversation, start making some real good eye contact. You never know what's going on in their minds. What if they are feeling the same way? What if they are as nervous as you meeting them? You might possess some qualities that they are nervous of. So make sure you play the best version of yourself. From my experience, I have observed this one quality about attractive people, that attractive people never judge you on the basis of your looks. It's something they already have it, so they are rooting for something else that they don't have it. The other point that can give you one up is they might be good looking, but they might have other flaws. We all are human beings. We all have some dark side. They might have it too. The next important thing is you should be proud of your efforts, your achievements, your successes. Everybody has a different path. As I mentioned earlier, you are the hero of your story. Live it that way. So, whatever achievements you have got, you should be proud of those. And if you cannot think of any achievements, it's high time you should look for one. You should better start working towards achievements. Now, another social situation when you get really nervous is when you have to face a group of people. At that moment, you become really self conscious, you become uncomfortable, you might stutter, you might shake. For example, a panel interview or a group of clients. Well, it can be because of cheerleader effect. Cheerleader effect is something when you find a person really attractive in a group. There was a survey done where a person was presented individually first and then the same person was presented in a group. the same person was found to be more attractive in the group. Well, being a man, I have found myself under the influence of the cheerleader effect many times. I kind of lose it every time when I am around a group of girls. Well, in that case, they really overwhelm you. Well, the best trick to deal with the cheerleader effect is you better fix your eyes on one individual. In case you're meeting girls, you better fix your eyes on one individual girl. That way you won't be getting the energy of the whole group and you would be easily dealing with individual person with confidence. Well, well, amigos, it is getting harder for me to speak further as I'm getting some hiccups. I don't know who's longing for me. I guess it's time to conclude now. My final words, you should believe in yourself, and once you start believing in yourself, you will respect yourself more. Your self esteem will rise, and that's the only thing you need in order to be confident around anyone. No halo effect, no cheerleader effect will stop you from being the best version of yourself. That would be all for today's video. See you around.